Somebody raise their hand and tell me why you do what you do. Why you're here. Why do you do what you do? Dean?
For the kids.
For the kids. Anybody else?
It's fun.
Stand up, Lloyd. Stand up and tell us why you do what you do.
I do what I do because baseball's been a passion of mine for, 35 years. And my whole thing, reason why I'm umpiring and coach is because I want to pass that on to keep the game alive and going.
Fantastic. Anybody else? Why do you do what you do? Yes, in the back, please. Your name is?
Brandon.
Brandon, I'm sorry. Brandon.
I do it to give back. I got a lot out of Little League when I played, and kind of like to return the favor.
Fantastic. How many of you, well, we did that already. Managers, we have about a third of the group here are managers. Lee, why do you do what you do, Lee?
I do it because I like making 12-year-olds cry.
That's why Lee's just getting into softball now. How many of you have managers, or how many of you have been to a Little League game where you have seen the worst call ever made in Little League history? Oh, everybody raise their hand. My God, I can't believe that is the worst call I have ever heard. I can't believe that is the worst call I've ever seen. I say that to you to preface my next comment, and I love the comment that Brandon made because that's where I'm going. Thank you. I appreciate it. Please understand that Little League Baseball, this is not a baseball program. Okay, hopefully you have begun to understand that, and you'll learn it here this week more than any time else. Little League Baseball is not a baseball program. Little League Baseball is a leadership program. We use baseball as a vehicle to teach young people the values that we hope they will take into life to be better adults. Now understand why that's important in the context of what I just asked you about how many of you have seen the worst call in Little League Baseball. Please understand that you, by being here, have taken the first step to making yourselves better, your leagues better, and by making your leagues better, you are making it a better product for the youth in our country. It's a big responsibility. So when you are on the field and you see the worst call ever made in Little League Baseball, hopefully you will now remember what I've just told you and you will take a breath before you run out there. Because keep in mind, 28 individuals, 28 youth, 14 on your team, at any given time are watching everything that you do on a ball field. And they are learning from you. They're not learning about your ball call and your strike call. They're not learning about your strategy as a manager of how you make changes. They're watching how you act. And you will see that the managers who act a certain way have a team that acts a certain way. And it bothers me to no end when I leave a Little League field and the team has been put in the outfield and the manager is talking to the team. And I walk by and I hear him say, guys, don't worry about that one. The umpires took that game away from you today. You missed the chance, coach. You missed the chance. What you should have been saying to that group of kids is, hey, you know what? It's not going to go your way every day. And maybe, had we scored 50 runs, that one call that maybe we were not too sure about would not have changed the outcome, potentially. Okay? Take responsibility and teach your people who you are responsible for those type of lessons. That it's not about winning and losing. That it's not about who got the winning hit, who got the home run. How did we work as a team? How were we able to pick up Johnny, who struck out 3 times today? Or Bobby, who just couldn't find the plate? Or how did you help me as a manager maybe learn something as an adult by the way you handled a failure? Okay? Please keep that in mind when you're out there. Whenever we have classes that come here, you're the choir. We're preaching to you guys. You're here. You're here. Take this knowledge and everything you learn back to your leagues. Back to your leagues and make this program better in an attempt to make our youth better and make them better adults. So think about that a little bit for me, okay?